Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, Resolve the Playbook. Bring you a Thanksgiving Day matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets. Now, the Bengals coming to this game. Let's start with that offensive side of the football. What they have to do in order to beat the Jets at home is they have to come in and control the pace of the game with the running game. Don't be afraid to run at this defense. That's how you neutralize the 3-4 pressure, is that you run right at it. You guys have to run downhill. Cedric Benson was in a groove last week. You have to continue that running effectiveness against a team like the Jets that's going to back up that pressure and it's going to neutralize that pressure, and that way you can control the pace of the game. Also, you want to get Carson Palmer on the move. Palmer is a sneaky athletic guy. Don't allow him just to sit back there in the pocket, because that's what the Jets would love to just tee off on him. Keep him on the move, roll the pocket, bootlegs, waggles, keep Palmer on the move. He still throws accurately when on the run, so you have to make sure you keep him going left to right. That's going to help you out. And that red zone offense has to improve. You guys have to make sure you score touchdowns instead of field goals, especially against a team like the Jets. You want to make sure you get 6 instead of 3. Now, defensively, you want to make the Jets one-dimensional. When the Jets have balance, that's a scary team to play, because they can operate off play action. They can run, they can throw. Make these guys one-dimensional, whether it be making Sanchez throw the football 40 times a game. That's the route I would take. Or if you just allow them to throw the football, but you want to stop the run. So you want effectively take away the pass and make these guys run, but you want to take away the run and force these guys to beat you consistently with the passing game. And don't just sit back, attack. You guys have some lockdown corners yourself, so don't be afraid to get after the quarterback and play one-on-one man coverage against these wide receivers. That's going to help you out, because you guys have some ball hogs back there in Joseph and Hall. So don't be afraid, send the pressure. You guys got some one-on-one opportunities that you could win. Now, you look at the Jets. One thing that's important offensively, you have to stay ahead of the chains. Keep the chains moving, stay in second and medium, third and short situations, and that offense is going to roll like clockwork. So you have to stay ahead of the chains against a team like the Cincinnati Bengals. And 4-minute offense has to improve. You guys do well in 2-minute offense and in desperation offense, but let's look at that 4-minute offense. When you're closing out the halves, both halves, you have to do a better job. When you got a lead, learn how to finish, guys. Close out the half on a strong note. That 4-minute offense has to improve. Get in that groove. Don't try to do anything cute. Just play your game. Just make sure you control that crucial block of the time of possession, which is the 4-minute offense. Now, you look at your defensive side of the football, you guys, again, have to finish. You can't allow a team back into the game when you have your foot on their throat. You have to learn how to finish. You have to get that added pressure on the quarterback, because a lot of times it's just that one stop that's keeping teams in the game. If you can't make that stop, guess what? You find yourself in these desperation modes like you did with Cleveland and like you did with Houston. Also, look at the key matchup is the Jets defensive backs versus these wide receivers of the Cincinnati Bengals. You have Ocho Cinco and Terrell Owens, and you also have Cromartie and Reeves. That's going to be a great matchup. Classic one-on-one battles throughout this game. You guys have to win this matchup consistently, because if Owens is allowed to get free, or if Ocho Cinco is allowed to get in the groove, guess what? That's going to make stuff harder, not only for those two cornerbacks, but for Kyle Wilson, because they're going to be able to control the middle of the field, whether it be with Gresham or with Shipley or with Caldwell. So it's up to those outside cornerbacks to control this passing game of the Cincinnati Bengals. And you want those linebackers better be alert in the passing game, because the Bengals will love to just work themselves underneath with Gresham and those running backs out of the backfield. You have to be alert to take away the entire passing offense of the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm going with the Jets in this matchup. Unless the Bengals come out with a great game plan defensively to stop this passing attack of the New York Jets, then it's going to be a long day, because we know the Jets will be able to run the football, best offensive line in the league, but it's up to the Bengals defense to stop the passing attack of the Jets, and I just don't think they could do so right now, especially where they're struggling in the back half of that secondary with the safeties. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL, or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.